My music is electronic music. There are very many sort of subcategories of electronic music, but I primarily am an electronic chill-out artist, and I also make trance music as well. Music was such a powerful means of communicating with people that I just knew that that was the only thing for me. That was a calling in my life. When you play music in a room, you instantly change the landscape of that room. And so to be able to be in a place where I'm able to create an environment, a beautiful environment that can affect lives in that way, I mean, that's just everything. The process goes from writing the song or documenting it and capturing it, to then polishing it, to then going through a mix and getting the elements just where I need them to be. For me, the fun reward is really going and burning it to a CD and taking it for a good drive. It's so important for me that the songs sound great in a car, because that's where a lot of people are going to listen to it much more intimately and up close than they are anywhere else. And so it's very important that the song translate properly in a car. The Audi as a venue, it's critical. What sparked my interest in Audi is going back years ago. I remember reading a music review on a piece of equipment, a musical piece of equipment that I was interested in purchasing. And the reviewer mentioned that the equipment was as refined as an Audi. The first time that I got in the new A8 and I heard music back, I went, wow, it is so lifelike. It's crystal clear. The presence is natural. It's got 19 speakers in it. I don't have 19 speakers in my home. So to be able to get inside this awesome machine and hear music and 19 speakers all around me going through my body, it's kind of like heaven on wheels. Just as I've taken so much care and time in programming each little hi-hat and each little instrument to have its place to fit in the mix of the song, you can feel that spirit and pride and the Audi, that they have taken that much care in the placement of every instrument inside the cabin. One of my songs from a few years ago, Pacific Wind, has a lot of strings in this song and a lot of acoustic instruments, and it was really special to hear that song through this system and to be able to ride with that again and rediscover things that it was like little surprises that I had in the mix from years ago. When we look at the new A8 and the Bang & Olufsen stereo, we're looking at a unique situation where it's not like a lot of cars will have the stereo as sort of an afterthought put into the car, but these guys, they designed this cabin with the stereo from the starting point. When you turn the volume up, the sound doesn't become distorted, it doesn't change, it just the volume comes up. Bang & Olufsen are using sealed cabinets on the speakers, and what this does is it keeps the doors and the components in the doors from vibrating or buzzing. When you turn your music up, you just want more of your music, you don't want more noise. I read that they spent over 400 hours tuning the stereo in that car. I mean, it is perfection. Being able to experience the song in its full glory like you hear in the studio, but then being able to carry the studio sound with you, be able to bring that brilliance and that excellence with you in the car, that's just been very inspiring. This system can truly recreate purely the entire spectrum of sound. It really sounds better than pretty much anything I've ever heard. It really does.